Today is 1st December 2026. So this is the last lap for the year 2026. So currently this is on DSY. If you look at the top left corner of the screen, you see that we are on DSY daily time frame. And the measures as a whole has been in a nasty range for a very long time now. So what do I mean by that? Looking at this is an monthly chart, looking at this consolidation here, you might think that, oh, this is a few candles here, but this is on a monthly chart. So these few candles is this consolidation here has lasted for like 7 months. I don't know if you understand what I mean. The candles look small, but if you convert it to the time frame, as it is small time frame, you see that we have just been moving sideways for 7 whole months. So the measures have been in a range for like the half half of 2025. Remember, this was on 2nd January, so we started to sell. Yes, we started to sell from 2nd January up until June, 2nd June. Then we then went into this nasty range. We even went on this nasty range from 1st April because this was this resistance level. So that's it on DSY's monthly time frame. And watching closely, you also see that we are also having a touch of a trend line. So this is the first touch here, second touch, then this is the third touch. And also watching closely at the pattern, you see that it is also printing a reversal pattern on the monthly time frame. So the market is not only just ranging here, it is ranging on top of a resistance level, I mean support level, and also on top of a trend line. So this is a very, very mad combo. So that's why I'm still holding. I have a couple of running trades. Don't know if I've already mentioned it before, but I have a couple of running trades on GPUSD, USD CHF, AED, USD, and NSD card, which I will also be analyzing in this video. But let's finish up with DSY. So monthly time frame, what I'm seeing on monthly time frame is we are very bullish on DSY, although anything can still happen. This is a fresh new month. So let's see what December has for us. So this December has already even left a week to the downside. So let's see if this we have already seen a bullish presence here before. So let's see if we are going to see another maybe a slight push to the upside. Then maybe general candle will then follow it up. But this pattern is still a bullish pattern. So that's what I'm seeing on monthly time frame. So monthly time frame, remember I use my monthly time frame as my overall trend. So going down to my weekly time frame, which I use as my current trend, we are also still bullish. Although this weekly time frame is giving us a mixed signal. So what I mean, if you watch, it also seems like this is the um rectangular bars that I pointed out on the monthly time frame. So if you watch, it also looks like price broke below it and it's also coming back to have a retest of this level. Considering the consolidation we are having here, my price has already consolidated here for 6 weeks also. 6 weeks, I swear. 6 weeks, not be 6 days. So price has already consolidated here, showing that there is a hold up, that this resistance, this rectangular bars is holding it. So, and I also pointed out in my last segment that before I will be confident in this upward push is if we break above this rectangular bars. And as you can see, for like 5 weeks now, we haven't been able to do so. So, but why I'm still bullish on this as well is because of what I'm seeing on multi time frame. Remember, whenever a pattern forms on a multi time frame, it tends to hold because price won't just take its time to form this thing using 7 months. This is 7 months. It took 7 whole months to form this pattern. So before this candle be validated, you also see maybe a lengthy consolidation here to form another thing before it will also continue to push the downside. So what I'm saying is that whenever a pattern forms on a higher time frame, it tends to hold. So that's it. Then going down on the daily time frame, I did all my entries, all those my entries I told you I did all of them on this break. retest and this bullish move. We I started to see this candle, this bullish momentum here. That's where I started doing my trade. So currently, what I'm seeing on DSY, this level, there's a level here, minor level. This minor level um held price before for a couple of days back. That is around 14th November. As you can see, price broke above the level, came back, used here as a bounce, but this bounce wasn't enough to break above this rectangular bars. It pushed price back again, and again we are currently on that black bar. And judging and looking at the pattern, this that price is sprinkling on top of that black bar. It's also similar to this one. Remember, price slowed down a little bit here, then left 2 week rejection. Then we started to see bullish momentum. Again, price has really slowed down here. This is 1 week rejection. So I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see what price has for us here, because tomorrow candle might just come back and fill all this week here. Trading can sometimes be very, very crazy. That's why I have to always have an open mind while trading. So, but what I'm currently seeing is that this black bar, if we break below this black bar, my final line of defense is going to be this resistance level, this gray box. And if we break below this gray box, I'll be neutral, or maybe I'll start to look for some selling opportunities on DSY. So for now, as long as we are above this black bar, I think price is still going to continue either in this range. Price might also come back here, touch it again, sell again, or price might decide to break above it, and also price might decide to continue selling. So anything can happen. So that's it on the SY. So let's go over to USD, to GBP USD. I also have an open trade on GBP USD. So let's start from monthly time frame as usual. Monthly time frame. So looking at this monthly time frame, you can see price is currently on a level resistance, strong resistance level. So what do I mean? Price sold from this level. This level started 3rd September 2018. So it sold briefly here, came back again, sold massively, came back, sold, came back. So what I'm trying to explain is that this level has had multiple touches before in the past. So currently looking at the way this monthly time frame, this range again, remember this is another range. That's why I say the majors are currently in a very nasty range. Remember DSY 7 months candle was just moving sideways. Same thing. This is GPS. It's the same thing again. This is a monthly range, and this range is also on a resistance level. Remember, the SY's range was on the trend line and also on a support level. So, and looking and judging with the pattern of this range, I think this level is going to push price down again like it did here and here. So that's it on GBPSD monthly time frame. So I'm bearish on GBPSD monthly time frame. So let's go down to weekly time frame to see what our current trend is saying. So now on the weekly time frame, as you can see, price seems to be retesting on the neckline of this double top. So remember, monthly time frame, price was forming a pattern on this rectangular bars. Now on the weekly time frame, we are seeing clearer now. On the weekly time frame now, we are seeing double top. This is first leg, this is the neckline. Second leg, price broke below this neckline. And as you can see, this is looking like a break below and a retest of this neckline. So I don't know. That's why I'm still holding. That's why I'm still holding. I have a live trade, and which I'm also documenting. So I will post the video maybe when this trade is over. So for now, I'm still holding because price is currently having a retest of this broken neckline. So let's see how price is going to react on this level. So let's go down to daily time frame for us to see my entries and for us to see how price is currently reacting on that resistance level. So this is on the daily time frame. So this was where I did my entry. Immediately, this is the first double top. This is my mini double top here. Immediately, I started to see this bearish momentum on this candle. So was where I did my entry, and my stop loss was just above this level. And I'll be holding. This is why I don't use BE. This is why I don't use BE, because if you use BE, price almost or sometimes comes back and tap that BE and even moves further. So whenever I place a trade, I am out for either SL or TP, no PE, because PE most times price trading trading is somehow, guy, trading. So that's it on UPSD. So let's do USD CHF. So USD CHF, I'm also on this trade. This is also the reason why I don't use BE. This is also the reason why I don't use BE. So let's start from monthly time frame. I'll explain, and then I'll then tell you the reason when I am on the daily time frame. So on the monthly time frame, remember this is a major level because this is the second time price is ever getting to this level in the history of USD CHF. So this is on a monthly time frame. As you can see, I've already shrunk the chart, I mean, and this is if you look down, these are the years. So this price started on 1st February 1971. So since 1971, this is the second time price came to this level first on um, 1st July 2011, and this is the second time price is ever getting to that level. So that is a strong level. This is a level of significance because if price should ever invalidate this level, it will now make a new all-time low. So this level is significant despite that it hasn't had multiple touches, just like the one we are seeing on GBP. This is the second touch of this level. That is how multiple touches develop. This one we buy, then this second one we hold. Then if price ever gets to this one again, that is how the multiple touches develop. So enough, and looking at this smaller time frame, the same story again, consolidation. As you can see, here's the CHF has just been consolidating on this higher time frame for months now. For 7 months now, if we were to add these two, that has been 9 months. But let's not add these two. Let's just add these ones. This is 7 months. This December candle made it the seventh month. So, and if you watch closely, you also see that this money time frame is kind of okay, like it wants to form a base. It is base. This is first leg. This is second leg, and it is forming a base on top of that level of this black bar. So let's see. Money time frame. I'm bullish with my explanation so far. Then let's go on the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame. This is where the double bottom shows very well. So this is it on the weekly time frame. So weekly time frame, this is that same level. This is it shrinking down. You see, this is the second time price is getting to that level. This was the first time. This is the second time. So zooming into, you see that price has already formed something like a double top, a double bottom. I mean, this is the first touch we bought. This is second touch. And on the second leg, price has just been having some kind of nasty consolidation for weeks now. Look at this consolidation. But for the past few weeks now, we have already started to see some bullish candle close. Like started to see these bullish candle close from 20th October. So this is the first one, second one, then consolidation. Then last 2 weeks, we had this massive bullish close. So let's see how this December candle is going to close. Whether it's going to close bearish, a continuation with this one, or whether we're going to see a break above this level. Honestly, this is the level that is currently like, this is like a box for USDCH. As you can see, USDCH came here, it bought. So USDCH have just been consolidating in between this level, just like a box. Like this level just boxed in USDCH. So, but I feel like we are going to have a break very soon because this consolidation is massive. So it's either we have a break to the upside or a break to the downside. That's always how consolidation ends. So, but due to what I'm seeing on the monthly time frame and on the weekly time frame, I am bullish on TSY. So daily time frame is where I did my entry. So I did my entry at this candle here. Immediately I started to see this consolidation here, and I started to see this bullish momentum. Before this candle closed, I did my entry here. So this is why I don't use BE. So I wish immediately this market started to buy here. I now said, oh, this market can never come back again to my entry, and I placed BE. Even if I placed it like 0.01 pips to my entry, I will still get stopped out. And as you can see, we nearly almost hit our SL here, but as you can see, we already have seen a bounce off of this minor level. So I don't know, like I say, this two level here is acting like a box, preventing USDCHF from either moving up and down. So let's watch and see which one wins, whether we are going to break above or break below. So that's it on USDCHF. So now let's go back to AUD Let's go back to AUD. I'm also on this position as well. I'm documenting all these trades, so I will be posting it, maybe few videos from this one. You will see all these things, all these my entries live on a proper account. So this is the monthly time frame. Monthly time frame, this is a trend line. This trend line has been in existence since 1st February 2021. So this is the first touch of the trend line, second touch of the trend line, third touch of the trend line. Then this is the fourth touch. Mind you, third touch is not always only where the magic happens. The magic also can also happen in the fourth touch, fifth touch, sixth touch. So it all depends on price, participants at that touch. So, but why I'm interested in this fourth touch is because of this pattern. Remember the same story. AUD has been in a nasty range in the monthly time frame. This is currently on the monthly time frame. As you can see, we have been in a nasty range for 7 months now. This December candle will make it the seventh month. I mean. So I have been holding this trade since October, I think, since 5 weeks now. So monthly time frame, I am bearish because of this trend line and because of this pattern it is forming below that trend line. So that's it on the monthly time frame. Then on a weekly time frame, I am also still bearish because this is like a double top. This is the first touch, second touch. As well, although this second leg is longer than this first leg, but it is a double top, and we already started to see some momentum to the downside. But last week we had a push to the upside. So let's see. I sold this bear on this candle that I had this long week here. That was the candle that I sold AUD from. As you can see, since then we have just been in a nasty range. So that's it. So weekly time frame, I'm still bearish. Then daily time frame, you see my entries properly on the daily time frame. So this is my entry. So this was where I went short. This candle, this jump, this shooting star. That was where I went short, and since then I've just been moving sideways. So as long as I'm still bullish on the SY, I will continue to hold all these trades. So let's do one more pair. Let's do Euro USD. Let's do Euro USD. Then Euro USD monthly time frame. Still the same story. Euro USD is currently on a strong resistance level. So as you can see here, sold, push price down, came back again, push price down, broke above it, acted as a support 1, 2, 3 times. Then he broke it again, acted as resistance 1 time, 2 time, and currently it is below that resistance level. And also this consolidation here, 7 months of consolidation, and also this pattern it is from here. Bearish on Euro USD. So I feel like this rectangular box here is going to act as a resistance level again for the third time, just like as it did here 1, here 2, and here 3. So that's it on monthly time frame. So now going over to the weekly time frame. So monthly time frame, I'm bearish. So I would like to start seeing more bearish candle close. This is the first bearish candle close. So I would like to see like more bearish candle close here on Euro USD for me to be setting up this move. But if you zoom in more on the weekly time frame and also on the daily time frame, you see that price is currently on a level. So maybe this level is going to act as a catalyst for us to see more bearish candle close on the monthly time frame. So what I mean is that this is daily time frame. So price is currently, I don't know if you can see this rectangular box. This is a level. push price down, broke above it, but multiple touches. So currently, price is currently below that level, and as you can see, price has already consolidated here for some days now. So if we start to see bearish candle close here, I think this is going to act as the catalyst for to push price down, maybe to this black bar. So that's what I'm seeing on Euro USD. So that's it on this week's Forex recap. See you guys in the next segment. Thank you and have a wonderful Christmas.